Today we're cooling back off from that. It's been a nice afternoon across the valley. And look at the coast, same kind of thing. What a pretty sunset we saw out there just a little while ago. Again, a couple more days in the 80s and then changes on Sunday. Not big changes, but changes nonetheless. We'll track that next front and update your forecast in just a few minutes.
The Supreme Court is expected to make a ruling next month in the case of a Brownsville death row inmate. John Allen Rubio was convicted in the beheading deaths of his 3 children. Stephanie Rosales spoke to the Cameron County District Attorney about the case today. She joins us live from where that crime happened.
Christine, we are on 8th and Tyler Street, and these trees represent those 3 children who were killed by their parents. And this used to be an apartment before it was turned into a park in their honor. The man convicted in their deaths, their very own father, who is fighting his death sentence. Next month, an attempt at an appeal will go before the Supreme Court. To date, Edmelinda Ramirez still thinks about the unforgettable crime that happened in her neighborhood more than 20 years ago. She told me she never thought something like this could happen here. Ramirez has lived in the neighborhood for 35 years. She says she mainly keeps to herself and didn't know her neighbors too well. Ramirez said the children didn't look mistreated, so was surprised by what happened on March 11th, 2003.
Without a doubt, this is the most heinous, the most horrible criminal murder case in the history of Cameron County.
John Allen Rubio was convicted in the stabbing and beheading of his children, 3-year-old Julissa Quesada, 1-year-old John Rubio, and 2-month-old Mary Jane. The city has since torn down the building where this crime happened. It's now known as the Tres Angeles Park, which is in honor of the 3 children who were killed that day. A jury sentenced Rubio to death in 2010. He's tried to appeal his conviction multiple times. In May, the 5th Circuit Court denied Rubio's final appeal attempt. He is now asking the Supreme Court to overturn that decision. District Attorney Luis Saenz explained the Supreme Court will decide in January if Rubio has exhausted his final appeal or if they will hear his case.
We just hope for the best that the Supreme Court will agree with the 5th Circuit that he's not entitled to appeal anymore.
The Supreme Court is